The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation has put a local man on the state's top 10 most wanted list. This comes after he was indicted by the Campbell County Grand Jury on July 12th on 44 counts of internet sex crimes committed against a 13-year-old Georgia girl. The subject is a former police officer with the La Follette Police Department and has not been located by law enforcement since he was indicted. 39-year-old Michael Shane Baker has a last known address of 405 Forks Grove Road here in La Follette. Baker is wanted on 22 counts of especially aggravated sexual exploitation of a minor and 22 counts of solicitation of sexual exploitation of a minor. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation and Knoxville Police Department's Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force investigated the case against Baker, which revealed the crimes were committed between August of 2011 and December of 2011 in Campbell County. His bond on the charges is set at $100,000. La Follette Police Chief Jimmy Jeffries tells WLAF that it's believed Baker has been living in the New Tazewell area. Baker was hired on at the La Follette Police Department in May of 2010. After the investigation began, he was suspended without pay back on April 12th. Then, last month, Baker was terminated on June 10th and later indicted last week on July 11th. Depending on the timing when Baker is arrested, an arraignment date of July 30th is set. Last night's storm lingered into this morning, leaving power outages in its wake. Heavy rain and damaging winds were the culprits that kept all La Follette utility crews hustling for hours. Officials with La Follette Utilities tell WLAF that around 1,000 customers were without power at the height of the storm. One 911 dispatcher explains that the north side of Campbell County, White Oak, Morley, Roses Creek, and the Jellicoe areas appear to be the hardest hit. Downed trees on Highway 90 and 25W kept TDOT workers busy clearing the debris. Around midnight, a non-injury accident happened on I-75 through the construction area near mile marker 144. Word from dispatch is that the wreck was storm-related. Strong to severe storms capable of producing heavy rains and damaging winds are in our forecast again tonight. Big Josh has all the rocky details along with your weekend weather forecast coming up in just moments in your full weather. Prescription hemp is now available. La Follette City Councilman Hansford Hatmaker paid a visit to WLAF this morning and delivered some good news when it comes to your prescriptions. As a resident of Tennessee, you and your family now have access to a statewide prescription assistance program, also known as PAP. Create and print your free discount prescription drug card by connecting to 1450WLAF.com. This card provides you with prescription medication savings of up to 75% at more than 56,000 pharmacies across the country. Membership to the Tennessee Drug Card Program has no requirements. Unlike insurance programs, there's no income, age, pre-existing condition, deductible, or waiting period restrictions. The program is designed to help patients nationwide who do not have prescription drug coverage or who have coverage but are subject to large deductibles, large copays, limitations, dosing limitations, gaps, and/or any cash out-of-pocket expenses. You may create as many cards as you need. We encourage you to give cards to friends and family members. This card is pre-activated and can be used immediately. Another day of early voting is done and 13 more to go. So far, a total of 1,170 people have cast their ballots here in Campbell County. Yesterday, 181 cast their votes. The hours for early voting in Jacksboro are extended tonight until 7 p.m. and tomorrow you can vote from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Election Commission office. In Jellicoe, hours are also extended until 7 o'clock this evening and from 9 to 11 tomorrow at Jellicoe City Hall. Bill Bennett of the Campbell Galilee Bible Camp tells WLAF and TV 12 that a time for another meeting has been set to discuss the plans for the marina which has been proposed at the Heatherly's Point location. The meeting is open to anyone who may have comments on the marina. Bennett says that the meeting is scheduled Thursday, July 26th at the La Follette Middle School in the auditorium. And to meet the candidate night is planned for Tuesday, July 24th from 7 to 9 p.m. at the Davis Chapel Community Center. This informal meeting forum is intended to provide the residents opportunity to speak personally with the candidate, to hear their ideas, and to ask questions. And that's a look at our news for this Friday. Stay tuned next for the press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department. And taking a look at the press release from the Campbell County Sheriff's Department, 9 people have been booked into the county jail in the past 24 hours. Joy Benjamin Bailey, age 30, of Gladefield Drive, La Follette, for possession of drug paraphernalia. 30-year-old Brandy Page Gray of Duff on a capious bench warrant. Bige Edward Griffith, 64, of Pleasant Ridge Road, La Follette, was picked up and held for another agency. 55-year-old Bobby Carl Hamblin of Sawmill Circle in Jacksboro on a petition to revoke a suspended sentence and assault. David Joe Hembry, 44, of Cowan Lane in La Follette, on a capious bench warrant. 24-year-old Amber Leanne Johnson of Crown Point in Jacksboro for fraudulent use of checks. Hannah Michelle Overton, 21, of Loop Road, La Follette, for possession of drug paraphernalia. 58-year-old Coy Ward of Long Hollow Road, La Follette, for aggravated assault and a felony. And last today, 24-year-old Jeremy Rain Ward of Newcomb on a capious bench warrant. And that's a look at our news. Thank you for joining us today and throughout this week. We hope you have a great weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you again Monday.
Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to WLAF News at 5:30. I'm Lori Leach. It's time now to announce birthdays and anniversaries for this Friday afternoon. It's all brought to you by Eastside Pizza and Deli, located in the Food Lion Shopping Center. We would like to wish a very happy birthday to Sharon Shepard, who's celebrating her 40th birthday today, Shelby Pacific, who's celebrating her 72nd birthday today, and a belated happy birthday to Vaughn Bullock, who celebrated his 66th birthday on Wednesday. Now, the winners of the the winner, I guess, of the Eastside Pizza and Deli is Frankie Nelson, from Thursday, and he won a dinner for two from Eastside Pizza and Deli. Now, we usually mention anniversaries too, but no one is celebrating a wedding anniversary today. Let us know who's celebrating a birthday or anniversary in your world. Just call us at 562-1450. That's it for birthdays and anniversaries. Thanks for joining us this evening. We invite you to stay tuned. Your news continues after this.